How does it feel to be the new champion?
It's still soaking in, along with the champagne on my jacket.
Yeah.
This is just unbelievable. It's literally a dream come true.
When you arrived here in England at the start of the week, what was your expectation?
You know what? I didn't really have any expectations of this week in particular. I mean, I fell in love with the golf course, and I think anybody who enters a championship is trying to win it. And so that was definitely the intention, but I definitely didn't expect this. Yes, it was definitely it was a full 3-wood. I had a little bit of a left to right in the lie, and also the wind was coming pretty strong. So I aimed it very far left and hit it full. Held it up a little bit against the wind, and yeah, when it was rolling on the ground, I said sit, and then I said go, and then it looked perfect, so I didn't have anything more to say, and then it hit the pin, and I could hear it hit the pin from the fairway, so that was a pretty fun feeling.
Can you talk about your outlook coming into the day after yesterday, and maybe what was rough about yesterday?
Yesterday, in thinking about it, I mean, I had a rough patch in there, but I mean, I played a lot better than I scored yesterday, and it was a learning curve for me. I mean, I had a camera behind me every single shot I hit. That was a first. So I think it was just a little bit harder to focus yesterday. So today I just wanted to learn the most I could from that and continue on. But strategy-wise, game-wise, nothing was different.
And then one more. Can you talk about your transition to a standard length putter and when that happened and how
Yeah, that
been?
actually happened at St. Andrews last year. My coach, Ian Triggs, I actually just picked up a short putter, and I rolled a few with it, and I think I made 3 in a row, and my coach just started laughing, and I said, "What are you laughing at?" And he said, "Your stroke's better with the short putter." So I said, okay. And he said, whenever you're ready. And he said, you'll know when. He said, I'm behind you 100%. And he said, go for it.
You've talked a lot about support today. Can you kind of give us an example? What kind of support? Financial, emotional? Can you have any specific examples of what's meant a lot to you?
I mean, we didn't have a lot of money growing up. My dad taught me from Hogan's 5 lessons, and he built a cage in our driveway. So we couldn't afford lessons, so he knew it was going to be a great sport, so he taught my brother and I. So just financially speaking, a lot of people throughout the years came together to help me continue playing. I mean, I wish I could thank everybody right now, but they absolutely know who they are. Just to get me into junior tournaments and to help me travel, and you know, the opportunity to walk on at UCLA. You know, my grandma helped me through that first year, and so many people have come together.
You mentioned your grandfather the other day. Am I right in saying he was 101 when he passed away?
102.
102. What was his name?
Lincoln Martin. He was born on Lincoln's Day, 2/12/1912, and so he was named after Lincoln.
And he played a special part in your life?
Yeah, he changed my life, and he made everything so much brighter and better. I miss him, but I'm so grateful that I had the time I had with him. Like, I'm incredibly blessed.
I hope this isn't a bad question, but I read a story in San Diego a couple years ago that when you first met him, you walked into his room and there was a shrine to you that you didn't know existed.
Yeah, family dynamics are funny, and my dad didn't really have a relationship with him. My grandpa didn't really agree with some things he did, and so when my dad passed away when I was 19, I knew my grandpa was somebody I really wanted to get to know. So I made a trip up to his ranch, and I walked into his office, and there were newspaper articles and pictures, and I mean, I started crying. I was overwhelmed because I didn't know he was that involved in my life. Like, he was just a silent follower, but he was caring and loving me all the time.